So welcome back for our third C# tutorial. Now, one thing I wanted to just show you before we continue on with anything, I'm hoping that it's here. Yep. Now, the difference between right line and right is going to be evident in about 2 seconds, maybe 3. Now, right line is the first one, and right is the next two. And as you can tell, that the first one has written out hello world, then it ended the line, and right has just done hello world, because it's not ending a line. So that's the simple difference between right and right line. Now from here, I'm going to change this up, and we're going to introduce a little, we're going to get the computer to ask us for some input, and we're going to give them some. We're going to give it to them. And so I can think of so much stuff that I don't know, think of so much weird stuff. What is your first name? Now, from here we need to create a string, and we'll call it fname, which is equal to console dot read line, then brackets. Cool. I prefer code blocks and Eclipse at this point, but we'll deal with this now. From here we can do console dot write line and welcome plus fname, and we'll run this. Start with our debugging. What is your first name? And yeah, now see, come up with a bit of an issue here. We've got welcome and then no space at all. We don't want that. We want there to be a space. So what we can do here is we need to put a space in between there. Now, that might be a little bit annoying for some of you, and we'll copy this as well. We'll actually copy the whole thing and dump it down once more. Now we'll change this to your last name. What is your last name? And we'll need to change this to L, and we'll change this one to L as well. And then what we can also do is we can grab this final console write name, and we can bump down one last line. Your name is now we'll just sort of leave this one blank for now, so we'll comment it out, which commenting just pretty simple, 2 forward slashes. And I was hoping to keep this a bit shorter, but what we'll do is we'll just run this through without debugging. And what is your first name? What is your last name? And now, so now we want to get this little last console to tell us what our whole name is. Your name is, now we need a plus fname, and now because we know from before that this will just wind up putting the two names together, we want to do another plus and a double quotation marks with a space in between. And there we go. Now that's just basic. We'll continue, go a bit more in depth in the next video. It'll probably only be a couple of minutes, but I hope you enjoyed this one, and remember to like and subscribe.